How's it going, YouTube? So I enjoyed here, and today I'm going to be reviewing this PEP Ultimate case. Now this case is the case I use on almost most of my theme reviews or whatnot and how to do them. A lot of people have been asking me where to get it, and quite frankly, there's not a single vendor that actually sells these, so you're going to have to find it on eBay actually or Amazon. The good price range for these are about $20 to $30, and I've been having this case for a while, so I've fully tested it and reviewed it and everything. I'm going to be showing you a little bit more about this case to see if it's right for you. So this is what you get in the box. This is the box, that the packaging that it comes in. As you can see, it says PEP Ultimate. There's other versions that says Love Me and stuff like that, but I think the best one is the PEP Ultimate. I think it's one of the best actual build quality and the shape that it's in. It's the mimic of the Lunatic Tactic Extreme for the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 4 model, but they don't have it for the Samsung Galaxy. So PEP actually made their own version for the Samsung Galaxy. It is an aluminum case, so it is a little bit heavy, and it does come with a screen protector, but I'll cover that in a little bit right now. So here's the back of it. It just shows built-in screen protector, premium screen. Well, I don't know why it's not focusing here. Premium screen protection, blah 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 blah. This now, a lot of these eBay vendors or whatnot will say that the screen protector is Gorilla Glass, and it might be Gorilla Glass, but it doesn't have the cornering company's the technologies they put on the actual screen to make it scratch resistant. So it might be shatterproof, but not scratch resistant. So one thing to point out there, in some cases, depending on what vendor you get it from, it might say PEP Ultimate. You might just get a plastic screen protector. So and you can't really tell actually, and otherwise I can't really tell. But anyways, guys, so we're gonna open this. So this is how it opens. It looks like it's a lot of flaps, but it's just one flap. And here you go. So here we have the actual things. You can see here, this is an iPhone actually, an iPhone 4 to be exact. And so pretty much here they took the picture of the Lunatic Tactic Extreme and pasted it on here. And there's some little details here showing you what's on this actual case. You can see here it says a silencer switch. This does not come with a silencer switch because the Samsung doesn't come with silencers. So this is crazy stupid. But anyways, guys, I'm a little bit upset that they hadn't changed this yet. This is straight from the Lunatic Tactic Extreme. As you can see here, I don't know if you can see here. So this is the actual Lunatic Tactic Extreme case, and they just put the Samsung phone inside of it. As you can see on my actual screen, the top is where this little gold thing is, and right here it's at the bottom. So obviously it's a knockoff of the Lunatic Tactic Extreme, but I think it's a really good quality replica or whatnot. As you can see here, this is just says standard blah 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 this. Alright, to actually open it, you actually pick it up from here. There's two things here and then the one over there, so you pick it up and it opens the plastic thing. Don't do the mistake that I did. I actually tried opening this actual papers or whatnot because I thought there was a compartment showing, I don't know, materials or whatnot. So once you open it, you get this beautiful presentation. Again, guys, I have my phone taken out, so let me just take out the things that come in it. And you can see here, here's a little place that the tool comes in, the tool that I was talking about. Again, guys, this is a screwable case, so you have to screw it on, screw it off to take it on and off. And that was sitting right here, taped on. And yeah, guys, this is pretty much it for the case. Let me just put this to the side real quick. And guys, yeah, I do collect my cases. You can see here all the boxes or whatnot. So yeah, so let's get right into this, guys. My case actually did not come with a what is it called, a screen wipe thing. So I know a lot of the PEP Ultimate cases do come with a screen wipe. So the things that came with the phone was obviously the tool that you can the tool that removes the screws or whatnot. As you can see, it says PEPK here, PEPK. Put this to the side here. These are the screws that you have to put on or whatnot. There's about 6 of them. Not about, exactly 6 of them. And in the bag, in the box, in the bag, comes 2 little extra screws, which is pretty cool. These screws do tend to round off, but just be a little gentle with them. Put more pressure down. I'll be telling that later on the installation video or whatnot. This is the little cardboard box that it comes in. It sits right here inside the actual phone case or whatnot once you get it. But anyways, we can put that to the side, and this is the thing that comes inside of it to keep the phone case intact, whether if there's it's a little foam piece. Sometimes they put an extra Allen key in here. Mine did not come with that, so yeah. So you get what you get, guys. Depending on what vendor you get in, what eBay supply or whatnot, that's how you get. So this is the actual case, guys. What I'm gonna do is unscrew all these screws, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so all these screws are taken out here. As you can see, let me show you the actual screw here really quick. It's a little screw like about this big, little hex head right there. I'm thinking about getting actual, like going to the hardware store and getting actual better ones, probably in different material so they can last longer. But guys, I've been taking apart my phone for like quite a bit, probably 20 times, and the screws work fine. So let me show you actually how to take this off. So this is the actual the phone. Once you get in your little case or whatnot, to take it off, you unscrew all the screws, so it comes pre-screwed, and you unscrew it and you take off this top. Now there's this top, you can see here all the screw holes or whatnot. Here's a little mesh for the what is it, the mic or something like that, and here's some other mesh right here built into the actual screen protector. And as you can see, I don't know if you can tell from the light there and the fan, it does attract a lot of fingerprints, guys. As you can see, this is like, it's sort of like a plastic type of glass. I'm not really sure, guys. I think this is Gorilla Glass, but it does not have the actual Corning on the front plate. As you can see, Gorilla Glass is flexible, so I could be totally wrong about this, guys. It might be a really great imitation. But anyways, guys, next one problem that I do have with this case is that down here, I don't know if you can. Oh man, I don't know if this camera's picking it up, but you can see, okay, you can see this darker, which is not supposed to be dark. That's actually a little bit of dirt that gets in here. So what happens is that dirt will enter through here, and collect right here. So you have to take it off and wipe it on right here or whatnot. I have a second PEP Ultimate case being ordered right now. Should come here in about 30 days. That's also another big deal about this case, is that when you order it, it does take about 30 days to get here. And I'm in the US, guys. It does take 30 days to get to the US because it ships from China, I believe. I'm not really sure, but anyways, like I was saying, the dirt does get trapped in here and goes inside the actual glue part, so you can't really clean that, but you can't see it from the front either. But that's a little nuisance. The case that I ordered actually is a different model, I guess you could say. It's more updated, and this part is actually covered with a physical button that's attached to the case, and as well as up here, there's an actual aluminum block right here. I'm not sure if it's aluminum, plastic, I don't know until I get the phone, actually, the case. But anyways, guys, so this is the aluminum. This right here, this white piece is aluminum, and I do have to say it's pretty good quality. Nothing to complain about, really. The only thing that I do have to gripe about is that the paint is not that great. I don't know if you can tell, like, I like painting or whatnot with spray cans or whatnot, and I like a good quality paint. The paint on here is actually really heavily coated on, and it really does show sometimes in the feel and the texture and whatnot. You can see it's a matte white. I have the matte white edition with the gold little headphone insert. There's also a black one with a red insert, which is the one I ordered. But anyways, guys, you can see here it says PEP right here. It is a little bit etched into. I don't know if you could actually see that. I don't know why my camera is not behaving today. But anyways, guys, this says PEP right there, and it's a little engraved in. Let me try to scratch it. So you can see here there's it's embedded into the actual paint or whatnot. But anyways, this is the front plate. I don't think I've missed anything. Yeah, I don't think I've missed anything. If I missed anything, I'll come back to it, guys. But anyways, here's the screw holes that fit in. Here's a mesh here, and this is nothing here. More mesh and more mesh up here. But anyways, guys, let's go to the second piece. So once you take that front plate off, this is what you get here. This is a rubberized, it's actual rubber, and you have this headphone jack piece, right? So first thing you can do is take off this headphone jack piece. So you can open it up like this, so it fits in this little rubber hole you can see here. You can see a satisfying little click in there. And when the case, the front face is screwed on, you don't really hear it. It fits in really nicely, which I really like. And then you can undo this one. It fits on this little cap right there. and that's what this hole goes in. But anyways, this is I really like this piece. It doesn't scratch easily. When I got it, I did get a manufacturer's defect. I don't know if you can really tell. There's a slight little bump in there, little cut in the actual piece, but it is painted over, which is really beautiful. I think this piece is really nice, and it fits in the phone really well. And this gives a little accent that the phone needs from just being a boring white case. But anyways, guys. Oh wait, actually, let me show you one thing. So the case that I have this case, like I said, for quite a bit. And I've dropped it a couple of times as well, so it does take a lot of the damage. Some of the only damage I can physically see is the paint is a little bit coming off, and you can't really see it on the camera either, nor can you see it when you're actually using it. But anyways, here's the paint's coming off here, and place where I dropped it was right here. You can see it being not white in the corner right there. That's from me putting the phone face down like this. You can see here it does protect the screen because it is on top. As you can see, this is the actual Gorilla Glass or whatnot, Gorilla Glass, and it is on top of this little ledge. So you can't really tell the paint coming off. But anyways, guys, let's move on to the next piece. So we reviewed the front piece. Here's the front piece. Review this piece right here, the headphone clip. And again, guys, that does cover the headphone port, which is cool. Next piece here we have is this little port that covers the charging cable. Now, I do have a problem with this port that covers the charging cable. There are some third-party chargers that actually have a really big, what is this called, opening for this, really big. Let's see if I can grab my charger really quick from the ground here. As you can see here, this is the original Samsung, and you can see this black piece right here, the housing that holds in the micro USB or whatever the heck that thing is called. It's really thin, you can see here, and it fits in here really nicely. Like, it fits really snug. Well, of course it's not going in because the phone is not fully plugged in, but as you can see here, okay, so it's plugged in. Here's got the charge, and it fits in really nicely. But if you have a third-party charger, sometimes they make it really cheaply and make this little black piece real big, and it won't fit in that little hole. So that's one thing about it. I have the original Samsung charger. I also have like ACC charger works, stuff like that, but it's usually third-party chargers and whatnot. Anyways, guys, moving on to this piece right here. I have had occasions, let me lock my phone really quick. I have had occasions where this piece actually comes off, so let me just show you that right now. So this piece actually is not rubber. As you can see, this piece is rubber, but this is not. So let me hit it. It's actually plastic. Let me take it out. Actually, this is actually what happens when with the phone. I find is that well, this piece won't come off, but this is just an optional piece that comes off. You see the 3 holes here and the 3 little tabs that it fits on. It just came off just because I did it. But this piece right here is the thing that comes off. And I lost it once, and I was so sad I lost it, but I did find it, managed to find it again. This piece does come off of this, not quite often, but if you're being a little rough with it, it does come a little off, so I check time to time to see if that's still there. Next thing what we're going to take off is this actual rubber thing, and this is one thing really cool, which I really love about this case. So to take off the rubber thing, you actually have to take your phone out of the case. Actually, here's my phone. This is just a blue thing I put on it so the back doesn't get scratched on my other some of my other cases that I have. And here's the actual rubber housing and whatnot. Now this thing is really cool. As you can see, here's the back, and here's your cutouts for the camera, the LED, and the speaker. You can put your finger in there. It's pretty thick. This piece right here is actually, it weighs quite a bit. But nonetheless, guys, it works really beautiful. As you can see here, when you do drop your phone on the side, it will take all the impact. So this right here will bend. As you can see here, it'll bend and absorb all that impact. I have dropped it, as I said before, plenty of times, and my other friends have dropped the same height, and their phone did not survive. They have to take their screen to get replaced or whatnot. And this is just a beautiful, beautiful piece of engineering, really. Again, guys, this is made from Lunatic. So yeah, so give credit to those guys over there. And here's the actual rubber thing. So as you can see on the outside here, the volume down, volume up. And so this is where it actually presses on your phone, as so as the the power button in the sleep mode right here. That's where you press that, and here's the actual opening again. You can see here, better look at the opening. This piece right here, it usually doesn't come off. It just came off because I was being a little too rough with it, but it fits in just like this. See, it's not coming off right now, but anyways, guys, here's where your screws go in, and yeah, so any complaint about this, I'm not really sure if I have any complaint. As you can see here, the speaker, where's my phone? So here on top of here is the actual mic. I think this is where the actual mic is. I'm not sure what that is, but anyways, that piece right there is actually reported to, it goes through this little hole you can see here and comes out that hole, and this is where the mesh fits in. And I think it's really great just because you have an extra layer of protection where the water has to travel, which is really cool. And you can see here, this is the actual piece where the rubber is, the headphone insert or whatnot. It's a little bit dirty. I haven't taken my case out in a while, actually. One thing I do have to mention about this rubber is that I'm not sure if it's just my phone because I've been using it a lot, and I do clean it often. I use an alcohol-based cleaner, like the ones you use for your lenses on your eyeglasses. It does, as you can see, it's dulling the sides right here, and the rubber is actually becoming a little bit more glossy. I think you can see that. You can actually see the light in there. I don't know. In person, you can actually see, if you put your finger really close on certain lighting occasion, it does become a little bit glossy. And I do like this matte. So this is how it actually looks like when you get it. As you can see, it's really nice and matte black. And it does turn out this bit glossy, which is fine. You know, which is fine. You can't really tell because everything is so uniform. You can't really tell, really. But anyways, guys, that's one gripe that I have about this thing, which is obviously not that big of a deal. The cases do go through a lot, and yeah, so it does the job really well. Next thing we want to go to is this actual backing. Now, this backing, you can see the hole here. This is where the actual rubber fits. As you can see here, this is where the rubber fits really nice and flush. On the rubber, you can see it's a little, stands up a little bit, so you can fit in this insert and put this rubber back down. And yeah, so as you can see here, you can see more of the beating that the paint takes right here and right here. You can't actually even feel it. It's really smooth here. And yeah, so I put my phone down on this more than I do in the front because I don't want to scratch the screen and whatnot. Yeah, so it works pretty well. Again, guys, this is aluminum, and here's a little bit more mesh of that mesh stuff, and these ports are not covered because they have a little gasket right here. This is a little waterproof gasket that the phone sits on, and it creates that seal, which works really great in my findings and whatnot using the phone. Here's the actual threaded ports that the screw goes in. This is not a big deal for me, but this little triangle here and here that you can put lanyards through, and it fits on, it goes through one of these impact thrusts. You can't really tell on here, but you can definitely tell here. You can put the lanyard through, which is not a big deal for me because I don't use the lanyard. Again, guys, here is where the little 3 prongs I was talking about, that the rubberized port goes through, and yeah, so this is pretty much it for this phone. You can see here, I have dropped it sometimes. You can see some of the paint coming off, and yeah, so just be a little gentle with it. I would drop it and show, like, and a lot of my friends say, like, oh, look, drop your phone, let me see it. And the only reason I don't want to drop it is because I don't want to damage the paint or whatnot. Guys, yeah, that's pretty much it for this review of the outside. What I'm going to do now is actually go ahead and put it back together. I'm going to point my camera downwards, and I'll be right back. Alright, so here we're going to start off with this back plating right here. Next thing what I want to do is actually take this rubber thing, put it on top, like so. And it fits pretty nicely, pretty satisfying clicks and whatnot. Yeah, so that's pretty much it here. If you haven't done it already, make sure that the this piece is actually back in place. So you can see here, I put the plastic insert in already, and I'm going to apply it to this actual piece right down here. And there you go. So this is pretty much it. Pretty nice looking device and whatnot. So next thing we want to do is actually put in our headphone plug. So this is how you do it. You just take this side that has a circle, you go ahead and just press it down straight into the slot and just push it in. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to push it in. You can just leave it out. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it out just for viewer's sake. Again, guys, just go through that little slot. Just push it in. Make sure that's all the way down. And yeah, so next step we want to do is actually put our phones in. Before we put our phones in, what I'm gonna do is clean the front of the device. Alright, so I got my screen all clean here. You can see it's crystal clear. I just got a little microfiber towel and wiped it off. Next thing we want to do is go ahead and slide in here, like so. If you put more scratches on here, if you put more, not scratches, but little, what is it called? Fingerprints on here while you're putting this on, go ahead and just wipe it down like so. And then next step we want to do is our last step actually. Well, not the last step, but one of the last steps is actually getting our screen. Now before we put our screen on, make sure that this back piece is clean off. Not so much the front, but just the back. The front we can do later actually, but this is the most important part. I find just wiping it down just one way it tends to do the best job or whatnot. If you want, guys, you can wipe out both sides so you can see if it's actually clear on that side. You can see here it looks dirty, but it's just the front. So after cleaning that back side, what you want to do is just go ahead and slide it on really wide. Slide it on. It's just fit nice and neatly. There's no clicking or clacking or anything like that. At this point, what you can do is go ahead and put that little headphone in and make sure this is snug here. Make sure the buttons still all work. This, that, and this, whatever. And next, then what I want to do is go ahead and screw it in. The way you screw it in is go ahead and put all the pieces in first. I just like to do this. Oh, almost lost the screw there. I like to do this just because it's a little easier when you're screwing it in with your hex key or whatnot, the little key that they gave you in the box. Again, guys, it would be best. I'm not sure if you can actually get this anywhere, the screws, but it would be really good if you could order some from a hardware store. Next, what we want to do is go ahead and place the, like, you want to go ahead and grip all these corners here and just force it down. Next step, what you do, you want this screw to be exactly horizontal. Put a lot of force, not too much force, but you want a lot of force on this hand. Push it really down, but this hand should be really gentle. Be really gentle with it. Just turn it, turn it, turn it. Make sure that it's straight as possible, and as soon as you can't turn it anymore, don't worry about it. Just let it go, okay? Go on to the next screw here. I like just going in a little U pattern like this or like that. What you can do, another step you can do is start from the middle here and then do these outside. But it won't be necessary if you're pushing it, the case down, just in case the the screw holes to be lined up or whatnot, so you don't ruin the actual threads on either the key or the actual screw itself. So as you can see here, it's going down pretty easily at this step here. Just go ahead and put this little force down here. Yeah. So now the screws are lightly in place. You wanted to go ahead and tighten them. Just give a little bit of tightening. Not a whole lot. It should just turn like probably an eighth of the way or whatnot. Just tighten just a little bit, not too much force. Again, guys, that's why I like using these and not the actual torque. The torque you get with the actual L-shaped ones. That's why I like using these, just because it doesn't break it off really well. It doesn't what is it? Unthread the little key hex bolt or whatnot. I'm not getting the actual term, but anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. So here you go. You have the actual perfect case in my opinion. I use this case a lot more than any of my other cases. I do have other cases. I have 3 to let's see, 4 extra cases, 4 other cases, and I'm getting another one, actually 2 in the mail, which is really cool. I'll do a review of those as well. Guys, I do like cases just on the phone and whatnot. Again, as you can see here, it adds a lot of bulk. So I think this is the actual size of that the Samsung Galaxy S3. You can see here how much size it actually adds, and as well as width. As you can see here, this is the actual. No, I'm just kidding, guys. But you can see here, this is it does add on a lot of the width or whatnot. But anyways, guys, I think this is one of the greatest phones. Saved my life quite a bit. You can see here, my screen is scratched because I did once put it in pocket with my keys, and I totally forgot about it once one time when I was camping. As you can see here, it does get a little bit scratched. It would be cool if you could just add on another screen protector on here. I'm pretty sure you can, getting one of the generic ones. But anyways, guys, I think it's one of the greatest cases made to date for the Samsung Galaxy S3. I'm pretty sure there's other good cases for other phones as well. But anyways, guys, that is my review and outlook on this PEP Ultimate case. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's a long review, just because I just wanted to get you guys to know if this case is exactly right for you guys. I don't think this case in black will look good with the blue. That's why I got the one reason I got the white Samsung Galaxy S3 is because the blue on the Samsung Galaxy, the blue Samsung Galaxy S3, I just wasn't feeling it really well. So, anyways, we'll see how the black case looks like in a few days, few weeks actually, whenever it does come up here. Again, guys, it does take roughly a month for the case to return to you, get to you actually from the date of purchase. And yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, subscribe, leave some comments, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace.